Yo, what's up, my peeps? I see I'm live. All right. Facebook, do your magic. Do your magic. Okay, cool. So I see we are live now. Once again, Said is coming back at you once again to give you some wisdom, because I am all about emptying my wisdom fuel tank to help others get their tank full so they can take what's ever in their tank to go live a prosperous life. So while Facebook is doing what it normally do, let me give out some shout outs real quick. I know it's lunchtime for some of y'all, or for most of y'all, so I'll try my best to make this short, but I want to make sure I give enough meat on the table so that way all of us can feast. All right, shout outs. Let's see. Angela, thanks for jumping on. Cian, thanks for jumping on. Jazzy, thanks for jumping on. Tim, thanks for jumping on. Paul, thanks for jumping on. Victor Jackson, thanks for jumping on. Keela, thanks for jumping on. Hey, I got your text. I'll reply back a little bit later, all right? Mickey, thanks for jumping on. Okay, looks like we got at least 4 to 5 folks. All I need is 4 folks to tune in for me to get started. And since we had that, let me get this intro out of the way and we'll go right into it. This is yours truly, Cedric Jenkins, founder and creator of Your Money Matters. Your Money Matters because of the fact that you got up this morning to go earn it. You have the right to keep it. So I like to come on here and give tips and strategies to help you keep more of your money. All right, I dare not waste your time or my time. So if I cannot provide any value to you to put more money back into your pocket, I am wasting both of our times. All right, so I'm not here to waste anybody's time. Michael, thanks for jumping on. Sharon, thanks for jumping on. All right, so check this out. Vonda, thanks for jumping on. For those who are keeping up with the current events, all right, such as myself, I've been cultured to do that. Even I think it started in the military. You can blame the military for that because we always center our mission around what's going on globally, right? So the current events, all right. So if you have not been keeping up with the current events, I think everybody knows this. We are in a government shutdown right now, okay? And right now, Michelle, thanks for jumping on. Right now, we are in the longest government shutdown in governmental history, okay? In governmental history. All right, now, do we know, or are we aware of why we are in a government shutdown? Do we know? Okay, do we know? I think most of us know why we're in a government shutdown, and that is the powers to be are looking for working capital funds to grow in essence of $5.6 billion to build a wall. Okay, so if you haven't seen the caption that I put in the video, and the caption is, you will, if you're a taxpayer, you will build that wall if you don't know or learn this. All right, I'm gonna tell you what this is. All right, but we all know what this government shutdown is all about, okay? And this is about building a wall. Randy, thanks for jumping on. All right, so how many of you all are in favor of building this wall? Okay, how many of you all are in favor of building this wall? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think it's needed? What's up, Corey? Thanks for jumping on. Now, I don't want to get into too much of a debate about it because we all have our personal opinions about it. I have mine too, but I'm not going to share mine because of the fact I don't want to get too much into politics, all right? But because this is not what it's all about. What is about how politics affect people's pocket, okay? That's what I want to focus on, all right? I want y'all to understand this. Anytime the government sneezes, everybody else catches a cold. Let me say that again. Anytime the government sneezes, everybody catches a cold. All right. So we're going through a shutdown. Okay. And it's affecting everybody, whether you are a federal employee or not. If you're a federal employee, obviously, if you're in that list of federal agencies that are shut down, you are directly affected because you're not getting paid. You're not getting a paycheck. All right, you're furloughed. All right. If anyone has been traveling here lately, going through the airports are bare. You're barely seeing TSAs out there because of the fact most of them have walked off the job because of not getting paid. Okay. Border Patrol. Okay. Border Patrol. There's less of them. Okay. And because there's less of them, well, first of all, it's less of them because of the fact they've been sent home, which means the ones who are still there, we call them mission critical people. All right. They are working double time, overtime, and triple time with no pay. With no pay. So they putting in all that hours with no pay. All right. With no pay. So at some point, a resolution is going to have to come up about building this wall. All right. At some point, a resolution will have to come up to build this wall. I can bet you my ridiculous government paycheck that when the dust settles, the taxpayer is going to build a wall. The taxpayer is going to build a wall. All right. Now, I just saw an article probably a couple of days ago, actually this morning as I was working out, that I don't know if y'all remember when they first talked about building the wall or coming up with the funds, they set up a GoFundMe account, right? And people were putting money in that GoFundMe account to go build that wall. Well, somebody pulled the curtain back on the Constitution, or I think it was one of the amendments, and I can't remember what amendments that addressed this, that in order for the government to take money out of people's pocket, morally, they have to come up with a governmental law to do that. So a GoFundMe was not in order to ask people to fund the wall. Hence, now what they're doing is everybody who put money in that GoFundMe will get refunded. So right now, whoever set up that, one of your congressmen, your representatives, set up that GoFundMe account. I can't remember his name. All right, and he set it up as a nonprofit. And so, but somebody called him on it using the governmental laws, called him up on it and say, hey, you can't do that. Blew the whistle on him. So now that money is being sent back to people who contributed to it. So that's why I say that you have the power to exercise your right. It's no different than you having voting rights. Okay? You as taxpayers, you have the power to exercise your rights. The problem is you just don't know what those rights are. Hence why I said, as taxpayers, you will build this wall if you don't know this. So, Cedric, what is this? This is what you need to know is the power of income shifting. You hear me talk about it all the time. For those who follow me and listen to me all the time, I talk about the power of income shifting all the time, right? It's simply a concept that you as a taxpayer can exercise your citizens' right to pay less in taxes. Okay? To pay less in taxes. So how can you do that? Well, you have to be aware of how the tax laws work. Who gets favor within the tax laws? And I already have mentioned that wage income earners don't get much favor in the tax laws because the tax laws are written for business owners. All right. Therefore, money that you're earning is being shifted out of your household. Okay. It's being shifted to the government. The government's going to do what they're going to do because they got a bill they got to pay. All right. It's being shifted to debt, to the banks, because you got debt. Boss lady, thanks for jumping on. Okay. And because it's going to the banks due to debt, that means you got money going to bad money habits, more likely. Okay. And then it's also going to big business because of the fact you got a lifestyle. All right. So money is being shifted out of your household into somebody else's bank account when it should be in your account. You cannot build wealth if money is being shifted out of your household. I don't know who can do it. That's why we're check to check. That's why we're struggling financially. Okay. That's why when we have an emergency and we don't, and it's a catastrophe because of the fact we don't have disposable income or disposable money that we can put our hands on that should be in our emergency fund for those rainy days. Okay. Those are the 4 reasons why we struggle financially. But all that because of the fact your income is being shifted out of your household. So now, the concept that I'm talking about, income shifting, we know money's being shifted out of your household. We know those are the 4 financial evils. Now we have a concept to shift your income back into your household. All right. Now let's shift that tax dollars that was leaving your household come back into your pocket. The money that was being shifted to the banks due to you having debt, let's shift that money back into your pocket. The money that was leaving your household because of the fact you got bad money habits, right? You like to go floss. I used to be that guy. I used to pay for comfort and convenience a little. I still do a little bit. I gotten way better than what I used to. All right. But for those people who have bad money habits, and be honest with yourself, all right, about that. That money that was shifting out due to bad habits, let's shift that back into your pocket. And then lastly, the money that is going out to big business. All right. We know you got a lifestyle. All right. We know you got a lifestyle, and big business know you got a lifestyle. All right. But let's do it smarter. Okay. There is a smarter way to spend money on your lifestyle. All right. And we'll show you how to do that. So all of that concept called income shifting will shift all that money back into your household. And when you do that, your cash flow will increase. All right. Now you're able to take that money and go build wealth. All right. But if you're not able to do that, if you're not able to shift that money back into your household to build wealth, guess what you're going to be building? A wall. You're going to be building a wall. So make your choice today. You're either going to build a wall or you're going to build generational wealth. You decide. It's your money. You have the power. You have the power to build whatever you want to build if the money's in your hand. But if the money's not in the hand, you don't have power to build anything other than what somebody else tell you. And right now, guess what? If you don't know how to learn how to income shift, the powers to be will tell you that you're powerless and you will be building a wall, whether you want to or not, whether you're making a frowny face, whether you sit back and say whatever you're going to say negative about your congressman, your representative. All I know is through legislation, they're going to have you building a wall instead of building generational wealth. You decide. You decide. Now this is nothing. This is not something that most of y'all like for me to get on here and give y'all some feel good stuff. And sometimes that's all good and all, but I'm here for a financial awakening. And feel good stuff ain't gonna always get it. Sometimes you have to show the darkness to wake some folks up. And right now I'm trying my best to show the darkness. The government shutdown is affecting you either directly or indirectly. And when the dust settles, all the weight is going to be put on the taxpayers. The taxpayers done bailed out the lending company. It done bailed out the banks. It done bailed out the car industry. What's going to be bailed out next? Building the wall? You will be building the wall if you don't learn how to income shift and get your money back into your household, so that way you can have the power to go do something else with it. Okay? Take your choice. You're either going to build a wall or build generational wealth. It's your money. All right? I can't tell grown folks what to do with the money that they're earning. All I can do is educate folks what's happening to their money and why they're not seeing it. It's up to you to make a conscious decision whether or not you're going to build a wall or build generational wealth. And if you feel as though your money is well served building a wall, I salute you. Hats off to you. That's your conscious decision that you're going to have to deal with on your conscience. But me personally, and some other folks who are in the trenches with me, we say power to the people. Get your power back. All right? So that way you can get your money back. So that way you can go build generational wealth and not build a wall. All right? I don't know about y'all, but I'm not building a wall. Not my money. I need my money to go build generational wealth. See, truth be told, the government can find other ways through the stroke of a pen to come up with funds. They just accustomed to come to the taxpayers. You're already struggling as it is. You want them to come get more money from you? I mean, is that what you want? You're already struggling financially. Do you want them, by the stroke of the pen, to come get more money from you? They sitting back chilling on Capitol. I wouldn't say they chilling, but they sitting on Capitol Hill saying more money, more money, more money. All they got to do is stroke a pen. More money, more money, more money, more money. And they getting it because we ain't trying to income shift. Mr. Courtney, thanks for jumping on. So, stroll by the word income shifting all day long, but just know that you either going to be building a wall or building generational wealth. And if you're not learning how to income shift, you, my friend, as a taxpayer, will be building a wall, whether you like it or not. That's the cold, hard facts. I guarantee you, anybody want to place a bet that before it's all over with, I don't know how long this shutdown going to last, but when the shutdown ends, and a decision was made to come up with the funds, I guarantee you, I bet you everything on everything I love that the taxpayers is going to build that wall. The question is, will you be contributing to it? Will you be participating? Will you be participating? If you don't want to participate, you better get with myself or one of my business partners to learn income shifting so you won't participate. All right? That's my time, y'all. This is yours truly, Cedric Jenkins, founder and creator of Your Money Matters. Your money matters because of the fact that you get up each and every day to earn it. Keep it. All right? Keep it so you don't have to build a wall. You should be building generational wealth, not building a wall. Build generational wealth. But you ain't going to have the power to do it if you don't understand the power of income shifting. Y'all feeling what I'm saying? I hope so. All right. We'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.